Chris in Weston-super-Mare takes issue with me and my fox hunting guest, and as we were on opposite sides of the argument, it'll be interesting to see where Chris stands. Chris, go ahead, my friend.
Hello there.
Hi there, go ahead.
I was driving along and I just tuned in to the part of your programme where you were having a go at Messrs Blair and Bush, as you usually do, presumably for the war in Iraq. And then you go on to talk to a man who is master of the hounds, is that what they call him?
He's master of foxhounds for the New Forest Hunt, precisely.
That was it. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is a murderer. I just find it very difficult how you reconcile the two.
A murderer?
Yes, I do.
Who has he murdered?
Foxes.
I'm not sure that murder is the right word. He certainly kills them mercilessly, which is a point I made to him if you had been listening. You see, if you could have controlled your ire, which was clearly rising like bile in your gullet, you would have heard me make exactly that point, that the killing of sentient beings by toffs in red coats shouting tally-ho is the unspeakable, as Oscar Wilde put it, in full pursuit of the uneatable. If you had listened, you'd know that actually on that subject, I'm 100% with you. Therefore, there's nothing for me to reconcile.
Well, you were being very nice to the man, and...
Well, you see, that's precisely what's wrong with you. You don't seem to be able to understand that you can be nice and polite to someone whilst being virulently opposed to their point of view on the subject under discussion. You think that if I'm not snarling and down his throat, that means I'm agreeing with him. Why don't you just fess up now and admit that you got it wrong, and that you phoned up here tonight thinking you could have a go at me for being soft on fox hunting, when in fact I made, rather more elegantly than you did, exactly the same points you've made to me.
You can't reconcile the fact with the two, I don't think. How can you reconcile having a murderer on and in the same breath...
Well, look, don't keep saying that, because that's defamatory, libelous. It's libelous to call Derek Laud a murderer. He believes in killing animals. That makes him a ruthless killer, which is exactly what I called him, of sentient beings. But it does not legally make him a murderer. Now, just in case his expensive lawyers are listening, please don't say that again, and continue with your point of view.
Well, there is no other way to decide.
Well, if there isn't, then you're seriously challenged in your vocabulary in the English language, which is something I kind of worked out early in the conversation. Let's talk to Neil in